So this is a news report right here, and it was 1 month before Naiah's disappearance in February 2024.
One has seen or heard from Naiah Harris in more than 6 weeks since she got off at her bus stop on Detroit's east side. The longer this search goes, the more suspicious it all seems.
If she could hear me now, I would want to say to her, I love you. We love you. There's a lot of people concerned about you.
Each day, this family gets more concerned they'll never see 13-year-old Naiah Harris again.
All that we can do at this time is hope that she is alive and she did run away. However, she's made no contact with anyone for us to be able to even believe that that is true.
Two family members spoke with Fox 2 under anonymity. We'll call them Vanessa and Trish. They're estranged from Naiah's immediate family and guardian, who she lives with on Detroit's east side. The fracturing of this family started when Vanessa and Trish suspected abuse at Naiah's home. They reported the concerns to Children's Protective Services.
If I had to guess, 7 to 10 times.
Okay. Over the course of how long?
Over the course of the last 8 months to a year.
But Naiah and her 16-year-old brother remained in the home under adoptive care of their grandma, who spoke out at a press conference this week. Before she went missing on January 9th, Trish tells me she knew Naiah would be the next missing child out of Detroit.
Do you think that there was foul play in her disappearance?
I think there's something going on. I mean, it's so many different scenarios because it's so much dysfunction from multiple members in the family.
For the first time this week, we heard Detroit's Police Chief James White say the word suspects in this case. He said suspects are being talked to and there is more to come. Multiple searches have turned up no Naiah and no evidence.
So it's nice to know that there is evidence damn near, 1 year later, exactly, and that at least one of the people that were involved in the crime is currently in jail. And I mean, we all know he's going to stay there, right? We all know that. I'm trying to figure out why the brother ran away. I seen a post on Facebook of someone saying that the brother was just coming out now, a year later, just for clout. I mean, I'm not sure if he's coming out now for clout, but what I do know is that brother knows a lot that has went on in that home. Definitely, he has to know a lot. And I'm sure you guys know too. Let me know if you guys know anything about why the brother disappeared. I would love to know. That's something else that I plan to look into.
I ain't gonna lie, but I don't know. Man, I've been gone, bro. Bro, I've been gone years, bro. What'd you say? I ain't doing shit. I'm chilling on her, bro. I ain't even saying too much on her, bro. I'm just chilling, bro.
Hell no, bro.
What you think happened? I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I had a dream about a whole bunch of shit. I ain't gonna lie. You really want me to keep on trying? No, I ain't know my little sister was pregnant, though.
I ain't trying to argue.
I ain't like, come on now, y'all. What if you think I knew all this shit, bro? Don't you think I would have been shut this shit down, y'all? Like, let's be fair. I'm her big brother, bro. If I would have known this shit, bro, I would have been shut all this shit down, bro. I didn't know nothing, bro.
I'm accommodating.
Even when I came around and checked in on her shit here and there, bro, I ain't, you feel me? I ain't, bro. Tell me y'all, bro.
I need it. I'm using it.
Y'all gotta put the circle around her ass, bro. I don't know. Yes, this is her big brother, bro.
I am.
So you ain't know about Jarvis?
He already
bro,
did.
I mean, I knew about the nigga, like it's as far as like my auntie like talking to the nigga, like, cause that's her baby daddy, bro. Like, let's be for real, bro. You feel me? All I know is that's my auntie baby daddy. Like, I ain't really know the nigga like personally for real. You really want me keeping 100 with y'all?
I said something to you today.
Like, I don't really know.
According to Justice for Naiah Harris, it is a Facebook group. It's public though. And I think it's another article called Click Detroit or something like that. It was both similar things. So Justice for Naiah may have gotten that from Click Detroit. Okay, so the 9-year-old cousin of Naiah testified against Jarvis. Now, of course, I'm not going to say her name because she is a minor, even though a lot of people do know her name, but I'm going to refer to her as Mary. That's what I'll refer to her as, Mary. So, she was testifying, but of course, again, since she's a minor, we did not get to see her on the stand like, we saw the other adults that were on the stand. So Jarvis had told Naiah and Mary that he would take them to the store one day. Instead, he ended up at the auto body shop. Mary said that he was trying to have sex with my cousin, which is Naiah. She said she had, walked in there, and Jarvis Butts was in a chair naked, and Naiah was sitting on his lap, and her pants were on the floor. That was the first time that she seen this. Now, Mary said the second time, Naiah and Jarvis had sex again. And on the third occasion, he tried to have sex with Mary, and she said no. And she said, take her home. Good for you, Mary. Now, as Mary continued her testimony, a few of Naiah's family members, they started to sniffle and cry, and some even left the courtroom. Now, again, this is according to Justice for Naiah. The 9-year-old girl is Shannon Harris, twin sister Marquita's daughter. So the twins, the 9-year-old girl is Marquita's daughter. That's how her and, of course, Naiah are first cousins. And if you remember, the twins were both in a relationship with Jarvis too, at one point separately, which is not hard to believe since Shannon was in some type of relationship. Even if it's a sexual relationship, she was in some type of relationship with King, the co-owner of the auto body shop. And it kind of trickled into the time that she was still having, sex with Jarvis. Now I see why, that last baby, Jarvis was saying it wasn't his. He probably was believing maybe it was King's or somebody else. But yeah, I can see why now. So we see basically, they all share. They're all sharing right there around that auto body shop, right? They all share each other. Also, Mary confirmed that he had assaulted his own 9-year-old daughter. And I'm not going to say her name, but obviously we know who she is. Well, most of us know who she is. And she looks just like him. And she's one of the little girls that dances a lot with Naiah in these TikTok posts. And that is a daughter that Jarvis and Shannon, they share together. I mean, again, is this true? Or is this just not far from the truth? I mean, again, I'm always one that say you don't have to add in lies when the actual story is crazy on its own. However, I mean, it kind of all makes sense. He's a pedo. He's a pedo, and he's going to grab any child wherever they are. He doesn't care if this is, his significant other's, daughter or niece. He doesn't give a damn. He wants children. That is what he wants. He does not get a damn. He wants children. We could go further down the rabbit hole. I already said in other posts that it was already alleged that at 13 years old, he fathered a grown woman's child. So, and even though a lot of people say, that's no excuse. And I agree. It is no excuse. I agree. But sometimes when you don't handle the stuff that you're supposed to handle, and a lot of times we don't, this is what happens. And I know a lot of people have been, sexually abused, which is horrible. And I know that they don't turn out to be abusers. Sometimes they cope in other ways. Sometimes, they turn to, alcohol and drugs, which is bad. And sometimes they turn it into a learning experience where they tell other people about their stories, you know. So it is fucked up. It is fucked up. But this is what the 9-year-old girl has said, Marquita's daughter. So that is just, that's disgusting. So he may have been SAing his own baby girl that looks just like him. Oh my gosh. And the messed up part about the 9-year-old girl, her father, and I'm not going to say his name only because, you know, I don't want anyone to just go and look for this 9-year-old girl. But a lot of people on social media are now coming after his 9-year-old girl and calling her ugly. I mean, why? She's 9. Because I guess they feel that it might hurt her feelings. That's crazy. She's not. She's not ugly. She's 9, and she testified for her little cousin that I know she loved because they used to do these little TikTok dances together. And she probably was scared. I mean, I can't imagine being on a stand at 9 and I have to go in front of all these people and in front of, you know, this alleged so-called fake ass uncle, and knowing that he has done something to my cousin and he tried to do something to me. I mean, that's scary on its own. So the fact that these grown adults, these are not children that's doing this, grown adults that know Jarvis, or they condone pedophilia, they are trying to come for this little girl. But I know her father doesn't play, and I know that he's going to protect her in every way, because I'll tell you, people are fucked up. Like I said in the other video, how Tijuana, that is Jarvis's sister. Is it Tijuana or Tawana? I just totally gave her another name. But Tawana, her, how she said she was getting death threats. You know, her and I think that's her daughter or niece. They look very similar. But they were getting death threats because she testified of what she's seen against her own brother. And like I stated before, so the fuck what? I have 2 brothers, and if they ever had did anything like this, I'm telling. And then I'm not fucking with you no more. So, you know, people are just, but we know how social media is. We know how it is. It's not like we didn't know. They'll come after anyone. You know, they really, really don't give a damn, which is bad. And the father of Mary, you know, he did this little tribute to Naiah, and I think it's beautiful. And I'm just going to leave that right there, you know, but I'm going to continue, of course, following this tragic situation. And I think there's like 2 more other people that I want to discuss that had their little preliminary interview. And yeah, I'll definitely be back. I'll definitely be back. Now, this last clip I'm about to play, I couldn't really blur the little girls out. But the sun, I think, is doing enough of the blurring. So I decided I'll still play it. And I believe this is one of Jarvis's daughter. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see if it is Naiah in one of the clips. But it's 2 little girls. And I think the only reason why this clip is very relevant, because they're doing a TikTok dance. And Jarvis is right there in the back, changing a tire. If you guys haven't seen this clip, he's changing a tire, and I believe they're down there at the shop is what a lot of people have said. So, and the song is very inappropriate, of course, but you know, I'm not going to even bring it about the song too much, because I remember when I was younger, there was a song called Juicy Fruit by Mtume. Remember Biggie Smalls did a sample of it, and I remember I was singing, and there's a little verse in it, and I'm like maybe 8 or 9. I remember I said, I can be a lollipop, you can lick me everywhere. You people, if you know that Mtume song, you know. And I said that, and my mom, we were in the car, and my mom looked back, and I swear if she was close enough to my face, she would have caught it. She would have caught it. And I didn't understand because I'm just singing a song. You know, but now that I'm older, that song is still hot. But I'm like, wow, that song was something. And no, I was 7, 8. I wasn't getting licked everywhere. But, you know, yeah. So they're sitting there and they're doing little dances to it because they see other people doing it. And Jarvis is in the back changing a tire. But, you know, the grandmother said the kids never hung down there. Occasionally they went down there to sweep floors. Nah, they were dancing. They were dancing, doing the TikTok videos. But, you know, it's already been said that, you know, the kids would come down to the shop. Of course they would. Their father would give them money and put air in their tires and yada, yada, yada. But yeah, so there we go. I will be back. You guys have a great, what is today? Thursday. Yeah. I will be back. You guys have a great Thursday. And hopefully I can be back with another clip